Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today's video was brought to us by longtime Patreon supporter Brett. Huge thanks to Brett and the rest of my Patreon supporters. Brett reached out asking for a voting deck, but he left the commander up to me. I decided to go with Breena the Demagogue. After all, demagogues are great politicians, right? Also, and I know it's annoying to keep hearing this, but statistically if I don't ask you to like and subscribe, the video gets fewer subscribers. Breena the Demagogue is a 3-mana 1/3 legendary bird warlock with flying. Whenever a player attacks one of our opponents, if that opponent has more life than another of our opponents, that attacking player draws a card, and we put 2 +1/+1 counters on a creature we control. Okay, so Breena wants our opponents attacking each other. But we're in Orzhov, so we don't have access to a ton of goat effects. I checked. There are 15, and 2 of them are dungeons. But Brett didn't want a goat deck, he wanted a voting deck. So that is what we're focusing on. Also, this is a bracket 3 deck. So no chaining turns together, no early game 2-card infinite combos, no mass land denial, and a limit of 3 game changers. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, Ultimate Guard. One of my favorite products Ultimate Guard has is their Xenoskin Sidewinder. The Sidewinder has a soft microfiber lining as well as the rugged Xenoskin shell we've all come to love. While the Sidewinder isn't a new product, they are now available in the beautiful two-tone Synergy series, like this black-green one seen here. Find it if your local game store carries Ultimate Guard products, or click the link down below to order yourself one from Amazon. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Oh, one more quick announcement before we get started. I'm currently streaming over on Gaming with Danon as well as Twitch. It'll mostly be Final Fantasy XIV, but you're more than welcome to pop in and talk about Commander. Honestly, about half my streams are talking about manga, anime, or Commander. For lands, we've got Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Marsh Flats, Flooded Strand, Polluted Delta, Windswept Heath, Bloodstained Mire, Godless Shrine, Vault of Champions, Shattered Sanctum, Isolated Chapel, Shadowy Backstreet, Snowfield Sinkhole, Sunlit Marsh, Tainted Field, Bleachbone Verge, Fetid Heath, Caves of Koilos, Bright Climb Pathway, Shine Shadow Snarl, Orzhov Basilica, Bajuka Bog, 8 Plains, and 7 Swamps. Of course it's not a budget land-based deck. This is a bracket 3 deck, remember? Our mana ramp package consists of Model of Unity, Victory Chimes, Smothering Tithe, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Talisman of Hierarchy, Orzhov Signet, Marble Diamond, Charcoal Diamond, Mind Stone, Felwar Stone, Wayfarer's Bauble, and Solemn Simulacrum. A good mix of mana rocks, treasure generators, and land ramp. For card advantage, we've got Tataru Taru, Custody Squire, Vault 11 Voter's Dilemma, Dusk Legion Duelist, Opposition Agent, Keen Duelist, Twilight Prophet, Sun Titan, Phyrexian Arena, Mangara the Diplomat, Firemane Commando, Tomic Wielder of Law, and Exemplar of Light. Lots of ways to dig through our deck and keep our hands full. Our interaction and spot removal package consists of Restoration Magic, Bite of the Black Rose, Capital Punishment, Council's Judgment, Trial of a Time Lord, Tyrant's Choice, Ink Shield, Fracture, Swords to Plowshares, Path to Exile, Disenchant, Destroy Evil, Generous Gift, Teferi's Protection, and Deadly Rollick. Lots of ways to keep our opponents in line and to remove annoying permanents. For board wipes, we've got Coercive Portal, Magister of Worth, and Promise of Loyalty. Thematic and powerful, as is right and proper. The core of our deck consists of Chocobo Knights, Zac Fair, Council Guardian, Grudge Keeper, Lieutenants of the Guard, Shadrick Silverquill, Felisa Fang of Silverquill, Combat Calligrapher, Selfless Squire, Kumbal, Consul of Allocation, and Drana in Linvala. Some +1/+1 counter shenanigans, but also some ways to get the game moving in the direction we choose. Supporting our plan, we've also got Eye of Nidhogg, Duelist's Heritage, Ballot Broker, Brago's Representative, Windborn Muse, Ghostly Prison, and Mother of Runes. Lots of ways to make the game more fun and interesting. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 50 mana sources split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 13 pieces of card advantage, 15 pieces of interaction, 3 board wipes, 1 piece of graveyard hate in Bojuka Bog, 1 sudden I win card in Mother of Runes. Mother of Runes is one of the most powerful creatures in Magic. Don't believe me? Have you ever had someone swing out with a 21/21 commander, only to have them use Mother of Runes to give it protection from all of your creature's colors? Cute Stuff is still mad at me because I did it to her years ago. And this deck can do the same. Sure, we could use Breena to put +1/+1 counters on a different creature we control, or we could pump them up until they can one-shot someone. And if our opponent has a flying blocker, we just use Mother of Runes to sneak past. Regardless, I know Brett will have a lot of fun with this deck. Do you have a voting deck? What about a deck led by Breena the Demagogue? What's your secret deck tech? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cute Stuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. You can have a video made or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Muffins, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Alix, Borgie, Nazwin, Conga, Robert Pye, Kazaris, Patrick, Tiz, Art, Richard, Sint, Boomy, Osra, Justin, Golden Walker, Ernesto, Midge, and Captain Hammer. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.